If you are an artist, you must keep shining in your craft every day, all the time, no matter what happens, no matter what you are going through. Always make sure that you keep shining in your craft. And what is very important also is that you must master your own craft. Take time to master your craft, and don't be afraid of marketing yourself as an artist. I am FKWAKE, in the place to be, Quake Master behind the scene. If you know what it, if you don't know how easy Quake to Roma, and I'm an artist who's here to shake the platform. Of course, I'm here to, shake the ground up. So yeah, without wasting any time, let's get into it. It's very important for you as an artist to keep shining in your craft. I know that sometimes we go through challenges and sometimes we do come across obstacles. So, what is very important is to keep on going. Sometimes you will doubt yourself as an artist, or procrastination will creep in. But what is important is to keep going. I like to say this: when you believe in yourself, then anything is possible. There's nothing that is impossible for you if you believe in yourself and you keep on working towards your goals. You keep on working to what really works for you. As people, we know what works for us best. We know what works for us best. So, as an artist, not everything is going to go perfect. It's not going to be good all the time. Sometimes it's going to be bad. And in those moments, that's when you will be tested the most, because your patience will be tested, your belief, your belief will be tested. So you have to believe in yourself to a point that you become so delusional to a point where you see yourself as a success, whether the next person sees you as a success or not. Like, you have to see yourself as successful before you really become successful. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Being an artist is not easy. It's not for the faint-hearted. That one, I won't lie, is not easy. But it is possible, to be successful. It is possible to become a successful artist, as long as you believe and as long as you are working towards your craft. And also, don't be afraid to market yourself. Don't be afraid to, push your music. Don't be afraid at all, because it really matters to you. And as much as it matters to you, you have to show that it really matters to you, because you are the one who will hold yourself accountable at all times. It doesn't matter where you at, who you are with, what you are doing, or what you are going through. What is really important is that you have to keep on going and you have to keep on shining. Believe in yourself, believe in your craft, because it is very important for you as an artist. My experience as an independent artist is that it's not easy, but there's beauty in the struggle. There's beauty in the struggle, and the beauty that I'm talking about is not like, it's not like I'm embracing the struggle of being an artist. No, what I'm saying is that, you learn a lot through the journey, through the process, through the trials and tribulations. Sometimes we get it wrong, sometimes we get it right, but as long as we keep on pushing, we will reach that point. We will reach that point where we achieve, where we shine, with our craft, with our music. Art is very important for a creative who is an artist, specifically doing music, you know, in this day and age. And another thing that is very important is content. You have to do content as an artist. You can see with me, I'm trying content, I'm just trying different types of content, like in terms of, like, I'm trying, the talking heads, I'm trying the behind the scenes, I'm trying, different types of contents to see which one really works, because at this point I'm not worried about being perfect, coming up with content that is perfect, because music and content are two different things, but they can, work hand in hand. They can work together to to showcase what an artist is really about, a musician. Because nowadays things are different. Like, things are really different. Like, you have to try out short form content, and you also have to try out long form content. And I have been primarily focused on short form content because I want to figure out what really works for me. You understand? So now I really want to get into long form content so that I can be able to show the whole process of me, doing music, me expressing myself, and talking about myself as an artist and as a person in general. But you know that I love music, so I will talk about music. I will talk about being a musician, being an artist, because I feel like it's very important for me and for people who are really down for me, people who are really here for me, people who really care about me and my music and my content and everything. So yeah, it's very important to keep on shining, man, in your craft. Believe in yourself. You have to be delusional to a point where everybody thinks you are so crazy about your work, you are so crazy about your craft, because you are a creative. You have to be creative. You have to come up with something that is so creative that it shows your artistic vision. Each and every artist has a different vision when it comes to artistry, when it comes to creativity. Some artists create purely for entertainment. Some artists create for awareness. Some artists create to tell a story. Like, there's different ways to this. Like, being an artist is a nice thing. It's a nice experience. If you are an artist, you will understand what I'm talking about. And we as artists, we are different. We are different. And another thing that I want to say about content, I've been struggling with content for some time now, ever since I've started making content, because you get to ask yourself, man, especially if you are South African, and you are black like me. I am a Motswana. So when I make content, I tend to get a problem of, like, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes I ask myself, should I make content in Setswana, or should I make content in English, or should I mix these languages? Because sometimes it gets really confusing. Like I ask myself questions sometimes like, okay, which language should I use today? Should I use English or should I speak my home language, Setswana? Like it really gets confusing, but what I'm trying to say is that to all artists, use a language that you are comfortable with. Like use a language that you know that you can express yourself better. For me, English is for the world. When I want to connect with the world and everybody who doesn't understand my language. And Setswana is for the soul. It's when I really want to relate with my people, my core audience, of which is Botswana. You understand? So yeah, man, sometimes it gets confusing because you don't know which language you should use. So hey man, just keep on shining, man. Keep shining in your craft. Keep shining, man, every day, all the time. And keep on working, man. Stay consistent. Thank you.